Hello traders, today is 7th of February 2020 and I'm about to finish my London morning session and would like to show you how I traded this morning. By the way, my name is Ashraf Noor. I'm professional forex trader and analyst, and this video is only for educational purpose. As you can see that I have accumulated 105 pips and one of my trade is still open and 17 pips, almost 16-17 pips in profit, and stop loss at the break even. So it's not important how many pips I made it. Even if I make 100,000 a day, that's not gonna help you. What is important thing I want you to focus on this video is the procedure and the method I have deployed, implemented to accumulate these pips. As always mentioned to my members and the traders, guys, don't look for the fish. Try to learn how to catch a fish so then you can have long run benefit. So in this platform, that's what we focus, that whatever we doing it has to be live in real time. So before I start London morning session, I do live intraday analysis, including high time frame, including fundamental analysis, and all that recording, live recording is available for members here in the video section, which they can see all these analysis, live analysis, and all the analyses are broadcasted here instantly. So the pips you see at 105 pips are 100% based on the analysis which we broadcast instantly, and we mention all the updates instantly. As you can see, the analysis ends once I'm banking some pips or when the price moves in certain target profit. I broadcast that update instantly into the platform for members to understand what I'm thinking when we did analysis and why I'm closing my trade. So in this description of this 105 pips, I'm just gonna go a couple of trades here, guys, just to save the time. Okay, so 50 pips Aussie dollar. If I click on this one and let's zoom it, you can see this is my opening price, this is my closing price. Another interesting feature of this system is every time when I open position and close position, system take the screenshot. It's a very interesting and useful tool for us to analyze our mistakes and success and develop effective future plans. So that's another beauty of this platform. So that's my entry, that's my exit, and this is explain why this is entry. You can see this was a pretty straightforward triangle pattern breakout, and why we take exit here. This is our final destination, why we did it, which we explain through the high time frame. If I want to show you in 4 hour, you can see here the price was at support level, and we give them reason because the price was at last week low, and I said to you guys possibility of reversal, and this is going to be my final target. So that's what I basically and we took at this this was the triangle pattern, as you can see even in the charts, momentum chart, and we banked some profit here, as you can see here, and this was the breakout, took a short trade and banked some profit here. So we give all this explanation in real time. Same thing, I had a bank few more pips in Kiwi dollar, which is self-explanatory. This was the breakout trade, and I bank only 11 pips, and the analysis was given here. I can show you here. This was the pretty straightforward triangle pattern breakout, and I just bank only 11 pips on this trade. Then I took short on pound yen. If I click on show you, this was my entry, this was my exit as soon as the price hit, right? And based on the live analysis, which is I'm just going to show you here, this is the analysis we did just before London Open. You can see 7:20 GMT, 7:30 London time, 7:23 London time. You can see this was the triangle pattern. I said to guys, this is the safest trade would be to look for the breakout, and I took a breakout. And I also mentioned I also took another short trade on pound yen trade, because I said to guys, momentum is still bearish, and if you miss that one, you can take you can join that journey on pullbacks. And I banked 9 pips and I banked another 4 pips, and then I took another pullback short trade, which is I'm still holding it. You can see the pound yen trade. If I click on this open price, as you can see, this was, I as mentioned on the analysis, then I took, trade bank few pips and let this trade run. And I explained to my trader that because I've already banked few pips, so I'm holding that trade, and in 4 hour you can see I mentioned that if the price stay below this 142,000, then probably my target would be 141. If the price break above 142,000, then I'll close my trade. So my trade is still in the break even, so we'll see. So that's basically, I explain why we entering it, why we exiting it. And this entry, I mentioned to guys that you can see possibility of breakout and pullback in high time frame. Then I mentioned here at this level, so this could be a pullback, but I mentioned the safest trade would be the breakout of this, as you can see the price respected previously, as this one is the safest trade to take as a pullback, and we're going to be taking pullback shorts. And that's what we did, analysis in a high time frame, and then we did intraday analysis in a shorter time frame, this which basically our own developed price momentum chart that's helped us. So all that trade are 100% based on the analysis. Then I secured 19 pips on euro yen, and as you can see, this was the pretty straightforward, the breakout short trade. That's my entry, that's my exit, and based on the live intraday analysis. As you can see, this was the triangle pattern. You can see 7:18 today morning, just before London Open. This was the triangle pattern, and I said to my traders, guys, look for the breakout, and which I explained, and I took personally breakout and banked 19 pips. And then I took another, I mentioned another one breakout as soon as the price broke on this orange fib level, and I said look for another breakout, which I took another one trade, and then I banked another 19 pips here. You can see this was the trade, as I mentioned, on the breakout, the first trade taken here, bank 19 pips, and I added another scaling trade on the winning trade, not on the losing trade, on the winning trade. That's another mistake most of traders they do, adding more into losing. No, we add trades on winning trade. So I added another scaling trade, and I closed my trade here, bank some pips. Now I'm going to explain you why I mentioned to my traders that I'm closing trade, it's time to bank some profit. The reason behind it, as always mentioned, we look at it in a high time frame. That's the most important thing. If you look at in 4 hour, and if I draw a line here, and I said to my traders, guys, it's time to bank some profit. If you look at the price was at the support level, we have two support, because price respected here, this is support level, and I said to guys, it's time to bank profit, possibility of price reversal, so it's time to bank some profit. So we had this breakout, beautiful breakout, and bank some profit. And as I mentioned, that all these trades are 100% based on the analysis which we broadcast here. As you can see, made a 80 pips, had lost 7 pips on euro, dollar, Swiss franc. And this was, again, it was a pretty straightforward breakout trade, but as soon as I see some sort of rejection, I said it's time to me to get out. But that's what exactly, so far I have accumulated 105 pips, and still one trade is in profit, and that is the 13 pips. So all these trades are going direct to our accounts, which is linked through the MT4. And if I show you my trading history so far, things are looking very interesting. February 829 pips so far, and January was very good month, 2083 pips. All these trades are basically, as mentioned, 100% based on the analysis which we broadcast for members. If you look, yesterday I made 144 pips. You can see we also had a couple of losing trades, but end of the day we cut our losing trade instantly and we let the winning run, and that's what exactly we do it. So that's it for today. So if you want to watch live trading with intraday analysis in real time, or if you want to learn forex trading in a live trading environment, feel free to join my fast growing trader community at ashrafnoor.com. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for the latest analysis. And thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to welcoming you on board.